Greetings, plant enthusiasts. Today, on Merry Meeples, we are going to be looking at the game Verdant from Flatout Games, AEG, illustrated by Beth Sobel, and then designed by Molly Johnson, Robert Melvin, Aaron Mesburn, Kevin Russ, and Sean Stenkowitz. Pretty sure I pronounced this right. If not, I apologize. So let's look at what's in the box of this game that is all about making your indoor plants. So first up, we have a rulebook. This is a pretty good rulebook. The bride and I have played this since we got it. Rulebook is nice, gives you setup, advanced setup, a 2-player setup example, plenty of words, plenty of diagrams. That's a nice walkthrough of the scoring. Solo mode has a variance, and then there's these achievements that you can do. And this is really cool. Houseplant world map, so it's got a map of where all the houseplants in the game come from. And then infographic on back. Next up, we have a score pad. As you can see, when we played, I won 72-66. Ha! Now we have some tokens. These are the green thumb tokens you get throughout the game. And a real nice touch, if you notice, they use all different skin tones. So it's not all generic. It's a nice little touch that they did in the game. Alright, let's get those put away. And then we have the little Verdant tokens. These are nice wood bits. Here's the 5s. Or sorry, the 3s. Used the 1s and 5s, but here's the 3s. And here's the 1s. Like I said, they're really nice wooden bits. Yeah, we're just going to shove those over. Alright, now let's get to some more tokens. These are the pots that you pot your plants in once they've reached maximum verdancy. And you have 3 points, 1 point, 2 point, and then the terracottas are worth no points. And we'll just shove that off up there. We have another bag. This is full of tokens that you'll draw and put with the cards I'll be showing you in a minute. So all different types of furniture and pets. There's a fish. There's a cat. There's a dog somewhere in here. There's a bird. So there's a dog. So then you have tools, and they're all in this really nice cloth bag, which is a really good size. I can even get my hand in there, and that's usually where we have the issues. Is if my hand sometimes doesn't fit in. But mine fit in well. It's easy to shake them around, mix them up, so it's not in there super tight, which can make that a big challenge sometimes. And you really have to kind of randomize the tokens. If your bag is too small, you kind of have to put them in there randomized because they don't have the ability to kind of shake up and around and in there and get us sorted. So as you can see, as you can see, they came flying out. Alright, and then we have the room cards. These are the cards that will be giving your plants the light that they need to grow, and then you'll be scoring points at the end based on which ones are around it and whether or not you have furniture. I'm not going to go too in depth on these. There's 5 different colors. This is not the art that draws you into this game, but they are very functional. They work nice. It's easy to see all the iconography on them. Next up, where are we going to go? We're going to go to the gold cards and the player aids. So what's really nice is here's the player aid. On the one side, it's the green thumb actions and the nurture actions, and then the final scoring. But they gave enough so each person can have a set of 2, so they can see each side and not have to keep flipping over. So that's just a nice little neat touch. so you're not flip-flopping. And then each person gets this card. It has their storage where you can store an item or a nurture token, and then 5 green thumbs maximum. Save on both sides. And then here's just some room goals, some end of game scoring. We haven't quite messed around with this yet. We were only able to play it one time really quick. We didn't start with the goals. So, as you can see, you'd be dealing out 3 of these a game. 1 for each, so you have your room goals, your plant goals, and then your item goals. So let's get those cards put away, and then we will get to the cards that really draw you into this game, that are really kind of the lifeblood of what really kind of makes us a pleasure to look at, and that is all the various plant cards. As you can see, quite a huge stack. Let's go start right here. And you'll see they have the name, and then the scientific name under there, and then a nice little fact about them. So let's see how quickly I can go through these for you. And those are all the plant cards. As you can see, quite an extensive assortment. The cards themselves too display their information real nice. You have the color label here. It also has a symbol for colorblind accessibility. You have your verdancy, your end of game points, the light it needs. So everything's designed well to where it doesn't really detract from the look of the cards either. The cards look real nice. And then this last little pack of cards here is the Kickstarter promo cards. That these are, you get a few more goals. And then you get the potless plants. These are plants that don't actually get put into a pot because they're potless plants. Instead, when you would give them the light where they get a verdancy, instead you get a green thumb. So again, this was the Kickstarter promo pack. Chia sculpture. Chia. And there we go. So again, that is what is in the box of Verdant from Flatout Games and AEG. I am now going to go tend to some greenery.